live streaming. Hold
Yes.
on.
Logan, you might want to start moving because it is nighttime.
Where are you?
Right here. Behind you. Right here. Okay, Logan, run past the skeleton.
But I want to kill it.
Just run past it.
No.
You need your arrows.
Yes, mommy.
Oh, hey, I need to kill this spider for spider eyes.
Yes, mommy.
I think I already have a.
Horsey.
I don't know how to make a fermented spider eye, but I'll find out.
I see your mom. I see the horse. I see your mom. I see the horse. I see your mom. I see the horse.
I don't like how my game's lagging.
The horse is your mom. What?
Ma, are you a horse?
Horse is yes, apparently.
Language.
Shut up.
I'm live streaming.
Frick.
Okay, just run back to home base.
Yeah, I'm at the home base.
No, you're not. You're not inside the home base.
Let me in. The door won't open.
It won't let me open.
That means I have to break it down.
It won't let me in.
1, 2. Oh.
Oh, hey, look, I'm in.
Seamus, I'm going to take a nap at Aunt Sarah's.
Alright, good night.
I was literally about to pull my
Alright.
iron axe
Come
and
and
chop
spend the
a
night
hole
with
in
me?
the door.
Nah, no thanks.
I was literally
Actually, maybe.
about to break the door down.
See you.
Actually, maybe.
Literally about to break the door down.
My leg hurts.
Hey, Logan, do you have any spider eyes?
Hold on, my game's lagging like really bad.
Same. Oh, never mind. I have 15 spider eyes. Alright, how do I make a fermented spider eye?
Hey, I have a question.
What?
Later, do you want to play Fortnite?
Okay, Logan.
What the heck? Did you get disconnected?
No.
I got disconnected.
Sounds like your own problem. No, I'm just kidding, man.
I was gonna say, you son of...
What I need is a brown mushroom.
Can you invite me back?
I will after I see if we have any brown mushy mush.
I literally just got disconnected. My game lagged out and I got disconnected.
Alright, Logan, next morning, can you find me a brown mushy mush?
A brown poop?
No, a brown mushroom.
Not hard. Just give me a bucket.
I need a brown mushroom.
What can I say? I'm a channel favorite. What can I say? Hey, can you see if Allie's on?
I don't think he is, but let me
No,
check.
I don't think he is either. Hold on.
I love you, baby.
I love you, Tima.
I got you a couple.
Why was the door open? And also, Logan will be right back. Yep, he's still not back. Oh my god. Thank you. Alright, time to go to bed.
Other mode titled Virus Buster. It's a much slower paced version of Dr. Mario where you use your Wii Remote pointer to drag the pills down. It's fine, but not as fun as pure Dr. Mario. The main selling point of this version at the time was the online play, which worked well back in the day. Now we have a few new versions of Dr. Mario like Dr. Luigi on Wii U and Dr. Mario Miracle Cure on the 3DS. These two are literally the same thing as Online RX and then some, so there's really no reason to go back to this one. Regardless, it's still Dr. Mario and still a solid time. Oh hell yeah! Apparently we were launched on March 25th, 2008, but that's just a misconception. Really, it launched with the release of fireplacing. I always felt that the Wii was lacking burning logs, and fireplacing did wonders to the burning logs market. Well, that's about it for what I have to say. For the next son of a bitch, I bought another one. Cozy Fire, the fireplace genre grows and grows. This one has a dollop of interactivity, like, wow. It's like I'm really regurgitating logs into a fireplace. We even have some extra places to watch a placed fire. This is getting too nuts for me, I better scram. Grill Off with Ultra Hand. It was only a matter of time until a game with this title came out. Grill Off was only available via Club Nintendo, Nintendo's old loyalty rewards program. It was one of the cheapest rewards you could get, so if you never picked it up, congratulations, you don't have to climb up a good deal for a subpar game. It's based around the Ultra Hand, an old toy Nintendo used to make that was basically just a grabber device for kids, invented by the late great Gunpei Yokoi. Grill Off with Ultra Hand is a high score based game where you grill off with Ultra Hand. Pulling the Wii Remote and nunchuck towards you back out extends Ultra Hand. You must grab meat when it's cooked to perfection and bring it back to a plate without dropping it or letting it burn. And that's it. It was a cute little reward for Club Nintendo members, but as a game on its own, the controls are kind of awkward and there's really not much there. While we're on the subject of Club Nintendo rewards, Doc Lewis's Punch-Out! Definitely one of the coolest exclusive games you could get through the program. Again, there's not much to it, it's beatable in less than 20 minutes, but this was a free reward for Platinum members, those who bought enough Nintendo products in 2009. It's a prequel to Punch-Out! On Wii, where Little Mac trains with his coach Doc Lewis. Like I said, there's not a ton here. Basically, it's just fighting Doc, and it's not even that difficult. Doc tells you exactly what you need to do to beat him. As a game, it's nothing special. As a Punch-Out! Fan, it's a really awesome little time. I love Doc, so it's great to be able to fight him, and even when you knock him out, you can feel the connection he and Little Mac have. Also, nice. Yes, a WiiWare staple. Sexy Poker is a competent replacement for any form of intercourse. A game for the rest of us. Checking out the gallery, we can see some slick pics of the girls we're about to play poker against. The game also lets out a hello. If you don't do anything for a certain amount of time, making sure you're not just staring at the screen absolutely dumbfounded that we are potentially going to see a sexy poker. Here we're introduced to Sakura, everybody's favorite nurse. I wonder why. If we impress her, she might give us her special treatment. Thank God, this scoliosis is a bitch. We can see here she's in prime poker playing position. I start pummeling through a poker game with her, and bada bing bada boom, we get the goods.
Looks like I have to remove some clothes.
Oh. Yeah! If we win the whole game, a JIP is triggered. What is this? How is this M-rated? This is E10 plus at the worst. I'd say this is a great poker game. If you don't like the sexy, thankfully the girls are in the dead center of the screen. Easy blockage can ensue. 5 arcade gems, and my 2 favorite things, Arcs and AIDS. There's only one true thing about that title, and it's 5. They called them arcade gems just to get away with the lame length.
Need help?
There's nothing to these games. They're just high-score based mini-games. The only game that would even be close to being considered an arcade game would be the Shooter, but even then, this one is just boring and lame. We have some grade A voice work employed in these games, though. My ears have been dying to hear that. Every minigame compilation needs to have a bit of lumberjack in there, and thankfully we have this gnome thing acting like he's talk of the town and telling everybody to throw axes in his direction. Pizza delivery squandered by natives, I've been there. Night shit. This RC car minigame froze after 1 round, that's all I can say about that one. This is gross. And you'd think it would only be about $5, which is still overpriced. No, it was 7. Huh. WarioWare DIY Showcase. I love me some WarioWare. DIY Showcase, while it's more so a complimentary title, can still be fully enjoyed as a WarioWare game. WarioWare DIY was released for the Nintendo DS, and its main hook was the fact that you can make your own microgames. If you don't know, WarioWare is a series based around 5-second microgames where you have to figure out how to succeed before the time runs out, and then you move on to the next game. It's fast-paced, crazy fun, and I adore it for that. So the idea of making your own microgame was awesome to me back in the day. I can't really play it now because honestly it takes a while to relearn the game creation tools. It's nowhere near as simple as Super Mario Maker, but was simple enough for a 12-year-old Scott to figure it out. You could also make your own music and comics, but I really only cared about the games. Showcase is a way for Wii owners to play their DIY creations on the big screen. Thankfully I transferred all my games from back in the day, and wow, what a resume builder. After connecting online, you could play microgames from people all over the land, but Nintendo Wi-Fi connection is dead. Yikes. Nintendo included some of their own microgame creations here, so you can still play this as a standard WarioWare game. These microgames are much simpler than other titles in the series, and rightfully so, since they were all made with DIY space creators. Pointing at the screen and clicking A. It's an incredibly simple, yet fun time, but it was much cooler back when it was relevant and when the Wi-Fi connection was alive and well. My Aquarium 2, a virtual aquarium in a single Nintendo Wii. 2010 was crazy. In terms of my own aquarium, I'm a single rock detector. I feel sick. Football Carnival music that plays for Monster Games, who made Excite Truck and Excite Bots. This is the first entry in the Excite series they developed that went back to the roots of the franchise and proves that Excite...
What?
Need help?
No.
Yeah. Come on. You gotta get up and get walking here. Them legs are gonna end up being weak and wobbly. You don't get to work. Come on. Get those bottles off the counter and bring them all up.
Mark,
Yeah.
bring them taps back here.
Those top?
Yeah.
Hey, hold
Blood
on.
bottles.
Hold on
I
a minute.
can't wait for nothing. Just a second, honey. Oh, I got another job for you too.
Hold on, Seamus.
Look,
We got stuff to do.
I know. I was just standing here.
Oh,
What's wrong with tapping these while they're right here?
Why, Jesus Christ. Better get it up there. Big deal. Better put tops on them up there. And know we're gonna do them all the way down.
Janice, did you read your book today?
Yeah.
I want to know what you read.
I read about some stuff that's supposed to go to parents.
How many pages did you read?
I don't know.
Well, you can show me.
I might read more. To be honest, I'm kind of losing focus. So I just read a little bit of here and there and there. And I was bored at the time, so you can't blame me.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't. I was bored.
I don't care.
We don't care to this.
Life
This is,
can be boring. You still
this-
have to do what you have to do, honey.
you signed up for this stuff.
If you're gonna ignore it, we're not giving them $35 for a book you're not gonna read. There you go. Now, when you're done, you got longer arms than me in a room. You have to get up in there and wash it. All kinds of shit splattered up there.
Come on,
Come on, you take two of these.
Seamus boy.
And when you give those to Papa, come back down and get two more.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you can bring them up. I'll put caps on the other ones while
Yeah.
you're bringing them up. Come on, bottle boy. Here, put the bottles down over here with the caps on. Roll up. Turn that light on. Didn't make it work, did you?
No, I thought it was weird.
You didn't know it.
I didn't even know there was a light up here.
Good at it.
tried to lock you up in here. Hey, Nana, do you know where Papa went?
No, but you better unlock that before he gets pissed.
It's not even locked. No, it's... Dun 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 dun.
Excitebike can work really well in the modern era. If you played Excitebike on the NES, Road Rally is basically the same, but obviously with an upgrade to the graphics and sound department, more to do, and online play original. You have to perform jumps, avoid other riders, make sure you don't overheat, and make it to the finish line, all while making great time. It's a fun game, and while the production values on the game are far from high, it's passable. This is Excitebike, and it's a WiiWare game. You can edit tracks just like the first game, and holy cannoli, you can actually save them. I quite enjoy Road Rally, and wouldn't mind seeing another Excitebike game like this.
Yeah.
The moment everybody's been waiting for, my coverage of Let's Create Pottery.
It's not that I didn't want to put caps on it, it's because of the noise of the bottles hitting each other.
The only pottery-based game with an email inbox and an auction mechanic and a heartfelt message from the developers. For what it is, a pottery creation simulator, it does the job. You have loads of options to unlock and you can make a wide array of pottery. Here I made an ashtray, and here I made a Chinese finger trap. Enjoy your massage. Yep, you read that right. It's not a title, it's a command. As we can see here, I'm the protagonist, Nipple, and this game has already given me the heebs-jeebs. The selections won't stop growing, and Christ Jesus, the people won't stop growing either. As you could have easily predicted, Enjoy Your Massage is a hybrid between Simon and Tic-Tac-Toe. Repeat the beat on these markings, just begging for a WebMD search. Repeat it successfully enough times, and bam, the client happily goes about their day via a static image that makes you triumphantly think, yup, I did that. Man, these clients. Nice back usage, guys. We have such a varied list of clients. For example, Ines has a backache and Alice's back hurts. After defeating any and all clients, you're tasked with the final boss, your boss, Gazelle. Your reward? You take over the business after only 45 minutes of playing. Well, that was a nice mishmash of WiiWare titles, but don't worry, we have loads more to cover soon, and doing so will allow the Wii Shop channel to end gracefully. Everybody would cherish their memories. People will move on. Man, what I would give to be March 2018 Scott again. But hey, who knows, maybe things have cleared up in the past 12 minutes.
Stuff's so good. Seamus. Come on, we got work to do. No playtime tonight.
I'm reading a book.
I got work to do.
Christ, I'm mental. Hey y'all, Scott here, and yes, it's been about a full day since I last reminisced about the Wii Shop channel being open for business, back when WiiWare was WiiWare. But I can't think about that without remembering what it was like when they first disabled the addition of Wii points. Man, I haven't checked the Wii Shop channel since I last went on a WiiWare binge. Apparently you can't add Wii points anymore. Hope you've been judge of that. Well, that hurt a lot more than I expected it to. One sec. Yep, expected to hear that. Anyways, let's take a look at some more WiiWare games in remembrance of what once was. Fluidity was a really unique title published by Nintendo. You control water and tilt the Wii Remote to move around. You have to keep enough water together to traverse the environment and solve puzzles. Ladies and gentlemen, meet your next Smash Brothers character. But honestly, it's a really unique game that deserves more attention. It's pretty relaxing just controlling and listening to the flow of water. And to see your water make it to the end of a level to flood Buffalo, there's really no other feeling like it. I also hate to see any water get left behind. You really want to make sure any and all make it with you to the very end. I really hope this game makes a comeback in some form. There was a sequel in the 3DS eShop, so who knows? Muscle March. Oh man, why wasn't this cursor in Mario Galaxy? It was originally an arcade game that never released apparently, so Namco decided to barf it onto WiiWare. We get to pick our character, and this is just physically improbable. Talk about unrealistic expectations. I'm part of a band of greased up muscle freaks trying to regain their protein powder, and that's only the third time I've said that today. You have to pose with the Wiimote and nunchuck to make your way through obstacles. If the person you're chasing puts both their hands up and goes through a wall, well, you better put your hands up to ensure you will fit through that wall. And surprisingly, the controls work alright. But after a solid 10 minutes of playing this, I think I've gotten my muscle march fill. After loads of peer pressure, I finally played it, and I'm content leaving it at that. Pong Toss, the only game to feature the copyright year as an integral part of the logo. It's a frat party game and has 2 modes to play, and they got Vince Valenti to program this? It's a Wii version of beer pong. Now I'm definitely going to be critiquing this one hard. It better live up to beer pong's legacy. I know everything about the sport. Blue 42, hike. You just throw balls in the cups, but God, I am no good at this version, and I'll just blame it on the controls. I mean, it's Pong Toss on WiiWare. I don't think the Pong Toss community is going to crucify me. Hopefully. I either overshoot it or don't shoot enough. I'm not a fan of the controls here. I can't get a good grip on how hard to throw. We also have Speed Pong, which is beer pong with Mario Kart items. Woo. Retro reboots became a thing back in the WiiWare era, bringing back an old-school franchise while purposely retaining old-school elements. Headlining this trend was Mega Man 9. The Mega Man series was in a weird space. The classic series, as it's referred to now, was a bit dormant. The last release was Mega Man and Bass on the Game Boy Advance, which was a port of a Japan-only Super Famicom game from 1998. Mega Man was far from dead. The series was staying alive with sub-series like Mega Man X, Battle Network, Zero, all that jazz. But regular vanilla everyday Mega Man games weren't too awful frequent. To see Capcom not only revive the main series with 9, but also use 8-bit graphics akin to Mega Man 1 through 6 was pretty crazy. It made sense though, I mean that's how most people remember Mega Man. But they didn't just go retro with simply the presentation. Mega Man 9 is basically Mega Man 2 2. Games after 2 started introducing things like Rush, the Slide, the Charge Shot, all that. 9 throws all these out the window and stays true to Mega Man 2. Even the menu themes are ripped right from the Game Over screen from that game. All you can do is hop and shoot in terms of your bare moveset, which some people really didn't like about 9. It felt like a regression rather than moving the series forward. But to that I say, oh me, oh my, this game is great. If you can look past the simple moveset, Mega Man 9 has absolutely superb level design and music. 8 new Robot Masters to take on and powers to cop, with one being the first female Robot Master in the series. Ooh, la, la. It was primarily developed by Inti Crates, and these guys know how to make retro-style games. Like, look at this. This looks like it came straight out of an NES. They even included an option for sprite flickering, purposely throwing in imperfections into the game to keep it feeling old school. I don't know why, but I love that. There's tiny little things they did here and there that couldn't have been done back on 8-bit hardware, but it doesn't feel out of place at all in the game. Capcom released a sequel, Mega Man 10, which is again another retro-style Mega Man game. It was a really nice little throwback, but I'm happy to see Capcom pushing the series forward with a new direction and style in Mega Man 11. My Little Baby, finally, a game with a fetus opener. The game shows off the stunning timeline of fetus to game in a matter of 4 photos. We get to pick everything about the dad and the mom with this baby. We're keeping things strictly European. Our nanny Pummel's in here to tell us to do things. Seriously, we hire the nanny, she's telling us how to take care of our baby. What a jip. In terms of the name, I decided to go with Vinegar. And here we are. Was that pregnancy really worth it? I mean, sure, I think we had a Vegas-style birth. This thing took the length of 2 pictures to bake, but still. We can take pictures of Vinegar. I'm labeling this one Summer Fun. Now we have to clean up the room our baby's in, and this baby is an absolute animal. I clean up his mess of dirt and grime, leave the room, come back, dirt and grime make a huge comeback. I decided it's time for everybody's favorite baby to take a nap, but no matter how fast I rock the cradle, he won't go to sleep, so we're gonna feed him instead. It's a good thing they included this feature. Without it, I would hate to see the review scores. After a solid feed sesh, it's time to change the baby's diaper, and don't you just love it when your shit can double as a sensor bar? I ran to the store to buy things for Vine, and I got his diaper, and don't you just love it when your shit can double as a sensor bar? I ran to the store to buy things for Vine, and I got a dock points for the lack of realism. You can only buy 5 bibs of each color. And that's My Little Baby, just a relaxing game. This surely is the life. Ah, my baby's dirty. Next game. Star Soldier R, a triumphant return of the Star Soldier series. What? Yeah, I've never played a Star Soldier game before, and to be honest, I didn't even know this was a series. I thought this was just a retro-style WiiWare shooter. They were primarily on the TurboGrafx 16, so can you really blame me? Star Soldier R is an arcade shoot-'em-up with 3 modes to dig right into: 2-minute, 5-minute, and quick shot. Each is all about just getting the highest possible score that you can, and each go through the exact same song and dance. Obviously, if you want to see everything the game has to offer, 5-minute is your go-to mode here. If you want to just jump in and blast through the main game to try and have a high score, 2-minute mode is for you. And if you only have 10 seconds to spare and have an attention span that stopped paying attention when I start talking about fluidity, then quick shot. You can hold down the button to shoot repeatedly, or you can turn on the manual option, or as I like to call it, welcome to the hernia zone. I thought Star Soldier R was fun, but I'm basically done with it forever. I just don't really have a reason to go back to it, sadly. It just doesn't have enough meat on its bones. There's only so many times I can play through, say, 5-minute mode over and over again. Still a decent game. I'd like to see this one come back on modern platforms. I couldn't afford Grand Theft Auto 5, so I bought Copter Crisis on WiiWare instead. I mean, you can pilot a helicopter in both. It's like substituting Coke and Mentos with Faygo and Altoids. You hold the Wii Remote like a flight stick to pilot the helicopter, and the controls work pretty well, to be honest.
Stream cable-free live TV with new Spanish options available. YouTube TV. Try it free.
The problem is, the rest of the game is just hard. It's just boring. You have to pick up or drop off things, that's it. It's the same environment over and over again. Where even am I? The game had some potential to be fun if the environment you were flying around in was interesting, but we're just flying in Rocktown. At the end of the mission, I always go straight for the wall, but it never lets me crash. Lame. Aha! I got it! A game called Aha! I got it! The perfect name for a game. Your dad starts chatting up a storm with you and says you're growing up. I'm so proud. Proud of what? Mortality coming sooner? For your birthday, your dad locks you in a room and you have to find your way out, aka your dad is shit. Wait, why is the kid wishing himself good luck? It's a point-and-click game. Find clues to help you escape. That's literally it. Interesting by focusing on child abuse. The Magic Marker. Now this is the free demo version, as it was the only way I played this game back in the day. I played this demo quite a few times, but never bought the full game, unfortunately. The game focuses on Max, who draws this eggplant monster, and you have to try and stop it. It's a pretty basic class.
Here's some clothes to put away, sweet pea.
Okay.
Are you busy reading?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'll tell you what. You put these away in a little while, okay?
I mean, I can put them away right now.
Okay. Don't trip on the damn dog toy. I gotta sit down for a minute, honey.
Okay.
Ugh. Okay, stop. I need you to pay attention. Get that cord out of the middle of the floor before somebody gets hurt.
Oh no, I was using it to charge my computer.
But honey, keep it pushed back, please. Okay. So how's everything going? How's your friends going? Did you brush your teeth today? Okay. Mom's having a hard day, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's too bad.
I might go spend the night at Sarah's.
Have you talked to anybody about it?
My mom asked me.
Okay.
And they said that I could probably tomorrow.
I talked today. They said it yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
I meant in tomorrow was in yesterday.
Yeah, but are you gonna wait till after dinner?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you can go, I don't know.
Because I ain't passing up on chicken.
Papa's changing his clothes, so can somebody come and pick you up?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, don't even bother asking till after, because I'm gonna try and get it ready. How's tater tots?
Good.
You like those?
I mean, I don't want them as a side dish, but they're good.
Well, it's all we have. What do you want? A baked potato?
Sure.
You want Papa to bake you another? We can't though.
Okay,
You know
then
why?
I'll have tater tots.
You want to know why, honey?
Why?
Because if we run this air fryer At the same time we run the microwave.
It's gonna go kaboom.
Yep. So would tater tots do ya?
Yes.
Okay. Now I gotta go clean and cut my peaches. Okay?
Alright.
Are you reading your book?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'm gonna leave you alone.
Platformer where you can draw things to interact with the environment, whether that be creating platforms, steps, shields, weights, the works. If it weren't for the magic marker, this game wouldn't be anything to shake a stick at, but because of it, I've always had a soft spot for this game. The demo, that is. Like I've said, I never fully bought it. The main problem I do have with it, though, is that drawing with the Wii pointer has always been really awkward for me.